Gelman family. Bill, Sherry, Kelly, Gary, and Diane. Ready for action. Playing against the Knight family. Tony, Belinda, John, Angie, and Jeff. On your marks. Let's start the Family Feud. With the star of Family Feud, Ray Combs.
Thank you. Hello to the Knight family. Hello to the Gelman. Thank you so very much. Two great families. You make me feel so good this morning. Thank you for tuning in at home. We're going to give you a great show. Returning champions, if you've been watching, you have to love them. I believe it's the fourth time on our show. The Gelman family. Diane, welcome back. Something strange happened the last time. You got the fast money, and you have $8,015 right now. Maybe another $5,000. Quickly tell everyone who might have just tuned in who this winning team consists of.
I still brought the greatest family in the world, my husband Gary,
Yes.
my brother Bill, sister Cheryl, niece Kelly.
Well, I appreciate that quick introduction. You are a great family. But here's another great family, the Knight family. Hi, Jeff. Where is the Knight family from?
San Gabriel Valley.
San Gabriel Valley, Southern California, as well as San Diego.
Right.
Yes.
Two Southern California families. Jeff, who did you bring?
My lovely wife, Angie.
Hi.
My brother-in-law, Tony.
Welcome.
Tony's wife, Belinda.
Hi.
Nice to see
And
you.
Tony's brother, John.
Well, good luck. Who will play for $5,000? We won't know until we play the feud. Let's go, Diane. Good luck, Jeff. The first family to $300 will win the game. Play fast money for the $5,000. We put the top 5 answers on that board to a question that we ask 100 people. Try to find the most popular answer to this. Name something in life that often becomes overdue. Diane, quickly. She doesn't say it. Don't say it. She didn't say it. Jeff, you can say anything you want. Name something in life that often becomes overdue.
Bills.
He said bills. Number 2, you think of a steal, Diane. You didn't get it out in time. I feel badly, but you didn't make it in time, and so the team can say anything that they wish. Angie.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you seem so sweet there. You're going like this. Something in life that often becomes overdue.
Rent.
Could it be rent? It does, but it just didn't make this survey, and the crowd's getting violent. Calm down now. This is a survey of 100 average people. Tony?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, my friend. Help the family.
How about a pregnancy?
Something in life that often becomes overdue?
Be up there. Pregnancy.
You're not a doctor, are you?
No.
All right. Let me see a pregnancy. A baby. That's what you tried to say, Diane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even if you would have said it, Bills would have taken control. Dee Dee? See this? Belinda.
That's my nickname.
Dee Dee for short.
Sure.
All right. Belinda? What would become overdue in life?
How about a second honeymoon?
Ooh. Now, who you married to? Is that a hint?
Not that good an answer.
He says not that good an answer.
We've only been married a year, or almost a year. It's
But
been
you had a
year,
great
so-
first
Oh,
honeymoon.
of course.
Maybe sometimes in life, the old second honeymoon. But you would like to go on a honeymoon.
Of course.
Tony, take the girl on a honeymoon. John,
Hey, Ray.
welcome,
Nice to
my
meet you.
friend. Now, there's 2 strikes, and believe me, those people over there will steal your bank unless you give me a remaining answer.
I'd have to say car registration.
Does it become overdue? Car registration. Good answer, not on the survey. $39 as a moral victory. Number 1 is there. What do you say? Something in life that often becomes overdue?
Retirement?
Retirement. Sherry doesn't know Bill, does not know Gary.
Retirement, yes.
They go with retirement, Diane, with them or on your own.
Retirement.
3 answers.
Retirement. Retirement.
Retirement.
You're going to go with the family.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what you're committed to. Was there something in your gut you would have said? No, you had nothing. All right, you're going to steal $39. We just didn't know this question, did we? If we see overdue, retirement. The Knight family keeps their bank. The most popular answer still sitting up there. You didn't have anything in your heart, Diane? I never know what's up there, but it seems like marriage. Would that make sense? All right. What was number one? Becomes overdue in life? Library. It's kind of like marriage, I guess. The most popular thing in life that becomes overdue. Number 4. Vacation.
I thought of that.
Rhymes with a baby, kind of like a second honeymoon. And number 5. Pay rate. I guess I don't know. We're coming right back. You never know what will be on the survey. See you in a moment. Please don't go away.
We're all adults, right? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. If you have little leaks, lots of us do, you could need a new pad. You see, there are feminine pads, and we all know what those are for. And then there's this, Poise pads, made for occasional wetness. It's got granules inside called Dry Touch that pull in moisture and lock it away. So wetness and odor are old news. It's about being dry and comfortable and knowing which pad to use. Poise. It's about time.
Hey, Pollen, what's with the toolbox?
We got work to do, Ragweed. As soon as her allergy medicine stops working, we gotta start her suffering.
See that bottle of Allegra? We can't wait around for it to stop working. It goes all day and all night.
One dose of most allergy medicines doesn't work as long as you want, but just one Allegra 180 lasts up to 4 times longer than most OTC allergy medicines.
Tired of waiting, huh? Allegra outlasted you.
I have the patience of an allergen, not a saint.
Allegra is for people 12 and over. Side effects are low and may include headache, cold, or back pain. For your seasonal allergy symptoms, ask your doctor about Allegra.
So, is her Allegra ever gonna stop working?
I think we should have a backup plan.
Allegra, the relief goes on.
Attention diabetics and respiratory patients. Advanced Medical Support can provide you with your diabetic supplies and prescription medication for your respiratory condition at no cost to you if you qualify. You must have private insurance or Medicare with or without a supplement. Sorry, no HMOs. So call now to see if you qualify for diabetic supplies and respiratory prescription medication at no cost to you. Call 1-888-800-SAVE. That's 1-888-800-SAVE. Members of the American Diabetes Association.
Getting back to nature? Then get Huggies Natural Care Baby Wipes with vitamin E and aloe. Gentle cleaning helps keep skin naturally healthy. Get Huggies, get clean, get going.
We are feuding right now. The Knight family, $39. On the way to 300, the Gelmans, 0. Here we go. With another face-off. Angie and Gary.
Yes.
Gary says, all right,
Let's
Angie.
do it.
You've been up here, what, 4 times now?
Yep.
Good luck, Angie. He knows what he's doing. The top 6 answers are on the board. We ask 100 people this question. Do listen carefully. Name a stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you, even if the working day is finished. Angie?
President of a company.
How about the president of a company? It is not there. Stay right here, Gary. The crowd is really into this. A stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you, even if the working day is finished.
A salesman?
Could it be a salesman? Not there. No one moved. Tony, you got a shot at this. What would be a...
Flip over policeman.
I've never had anybody say that. You say flip over policeman? Flip over policeman. Number 1. Think of a steal. Very fine, Tony. Are you a policeman?
Not hardly.
He's just spitting out pregnancy. So you're a doctor, not hardly. Flip over policeman. Are you a policeman? Not hardly. Now, don't tell me what you are. We'll see if we can figure it out. Great answer. Stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you, even when the working day is over.
Okay, well, how about an attorney?
Yes. Let me see attorney. Judge, attorney. A lot of stress for our judge over there. John, you can make up for that strike you got last time.
I'd have to say a fireman.
Yeah? Policeman's up there. Let me see fireman. Boy, this crowd is really behind the Knight family, I noticed. Jeff, keep it rolling.
The President of the United States.
It's a fine answer, but did it make the survey? The President of the United States. Politician at the very bottom. 4 people said it. We're slowly inching up there, Angie.
Hi.
Hi. Whenever they say hi, that means they don't know anything. A stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you even when the working day is finished.
How about an office manager?
Good answer.
You've only got one strike. Could it be office manager? Gelmans? It's a slight lead that you would have. Tony, Mr. Answer?
School teacher.
Boy, are you going to stay alive with school teacher? Tony, are you a school teacher?
No.
We'll figure it out, folks. It's a national quest at this point. Belinda, this guy has never missed. 2 answers left. Stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you.
Oh,
3
scientist.
seconds. A scientist. Maybe a scientist to stay alive. We got $54 coming this way. 1 answer, stressful occupation in which the stress goes home with you even when the working day is finished.
A counselor.
Counselor,
An
Sherry,
air traffic controller.
traffic controller, Bill,
Doctor.
Doctor, Gary, Diane, you
Doctor.
with him?
The doctor.
Doctor.
Yes, doctor's good.
You know, I saw you argue with your own self, but you committed to a doctor.
Did she win?
Doctor.
You've got the lead if we see physician. There it is. Number 2, doctor. 1 answer, Night Family. Tony would have said this if I had gotten to him. Number 5. People take home air traffic control. Sherry, you said that. You had it covered both ways. Cover this right after these messages. Somebody's going to play for $5,000.
Turn on SoapNet, the first 24-hour soap opera network. Today's episodes tonight. Soap Talk, an original talk show. Special events, primetime classics, original programming. All on one channel, all on SoapNet.
You know why I'm here? 2 families killed a month apart in their homes.
Now playing on pay-per-view is the story that started it all.
I think we have a better chance to catch him if you help.
Red Dragon.
I think I should go back to Lecter. This spy begins to interest me.
Plus, you'll see Red Dragon behind-the-scenes material.
Lecter gave me your home address.
Hi. I'm a friend of your father's.
Red Dragon. Now playing on pay-per-view.
Hey, I'm Jan Muller, and you've seen me demonstrating space bags on TV for over 7 years, with over 30 million space bags sold worldwide. Why? Because space bags are guaranteed to turn this closet into this closet. Simply pack your items into space bag and seal the zipper with our brand new Sure Zip sealer. Then, just vacuum out the air. Your items are vacuum sealed and safe. No matter where you store them, everything comes right back to life. Our jumbo bag holds 2 comforters and 4 pillows. And our large bag holds up to 12 sweaters. Space bags have sold for as much as $40 on TV. With my special offer, you pay only $19.95. Plus, get the sport and travel bags absolutely free. That's a total of 5 space bags.
Get Jan's amazing TV offer from Space Bag. Remember, you get a total of 5 space bags, 1 jumbo, 2 large, 1 travel, and 1 sport bag for the incredible price of $19.95. Call 1-800-394-0770.
When are you going to be done with that quarterly sales report?
When I'm done?
You'll be buzzing all week from Game Show Network's Sunday Night Buzz. First it's Lingo, then Chuck Woolery Naturally Stoned, then National Lampoon's Funny Money, plus episodes of Celebrity Cram. Sunday Night Buzz beginning June 15th at 9 Eastern, only on Game Show Network.
Good morning. Welcome to the feud. The Gelmans, $54 a night, half 39. We're going to 300 with another FaceTime. Good luck, Bill. He never misses. He's like Billy the Kid.
I'm going to blow him out of the water.
He says he's going to blow you out of the water. The top 5 answers are on the board. In stories and rhymes, there are many characters named Jack. Tell me one. Tony?
Jack and the Beanstalk.
Let me see. Jack and the Beanstalk. Stay right here. Oh, Bill, I'll see you later. Oh, Bill. Bill did one of these. As soon as Tony answered, Bill just went. Now, let me ask. Were you ever a giant? Okay, I guess not. I'm just trying to figure his occupation. Belinda?
Yes.
Now listen to this tricky question. In stories and rhymes, there are many characters named Jack. Tell me one.
Jack be nimble.
Didn't make our survey. Jack, be nimble. You did, and 13 people said it. Little dance there, too.
Yes.
John, what do you say, pal? What would be a story or a rhyme where the name Jack would be involved?
Jack Frost. Good answer.
Okay. Show me Jack Frost. Sorry, pal. Sorry, pal. Jeff, keep it rolling. You got 3 answers up there, and I know that Tony has one.
How about Jack and Jill?
They ran up the hill. Did they make the survey, Jack and Jill? In stories and rhymes, there are many characters named Jack. Tell me one.
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. There you go. All right, there's hope for you, because even if it's a strike, you get to Tony. Get Jack Nicholson climbing the beanstalk. I hope that Giants don't. Let me see. The worst Jack Nicholson in the world, and they laughed. Jack Nicholson. Don't you feel bad, Angie? Don't even worry about it. Tony, give me one of those 2 answers. Spit it out.
Little Jack Horner.
Which number is it? Which number? He's calling it now. Little Jack Horner. It's number 5. Give me a clean sweep, Belinda.
Jack Sprat.
She said they're taking the bank with Jack Sprat. He ain't no fat. 139 for the Knights. The Gelman's 54. They're not through. Here we go. With another face-off right now. Double the dollar value. Good luck, Dee Dee. Sherry, I want you to know they do not take this lying down. We double the dollar value in the top 4 answers on the board. Name something. I might tell you we surveyed 100 people on this question. Name something women worry about. Sherry?
Their husbands.
How about their husbands? It is their family. One answer could be more popular, Belinda. Name something women worry about.
Money problems.
She says money. Bottom of the survey, you think of a steal. The dollar value's double. Come on, Kelly, help the family. Something women worry about.
Their job.
Show me job.
Let's go, job.
Not there. Knights might get a chance to steal, Diane.
Their looks.
How about their looks?
Yes,
Surprisingly, 2 strikes, and the number 1 answer is there, Gary. Something women worry about.
Their clothes?
Are you still alive with clothing? That is 3 strikes. Name something women worry about. 1 answer, John.
Their hair.
Their hair, Belinda? Doesn't have an answer, Tony?
Pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Their weight.
Their weight. Now tell Jeff what you want him to say. $76 will still belong to the Gelmans if Jeff doesn't know.
I have to go with weight.
2 answers on the board. Have you stolen with weight? Number 1. Peter said it. To the Gelmans. 1 answer would have kept you rolling. Women in our survey worried about number 3. Aging. 215 for the challengers. The Gelmans 54 as we go with another face-off. Let's triple the dollar value and put the top 4 answers on the board. We ask 100 people. Name something in your house that creaks. John?
Closet.
Show me creaky closets. There's not there any answer gives you can.
Stairs.
Stairs. Number 2. Think of a steal night, family. You could win the game if you do it, Diane.
The floors.
Something in your house that creaks. She said the floors. Number 1. Certainly enough for the Knight family to win, Gary.
A creaky door.
Let me see a door. There is enough in that bank now, Bill, that if you give me number 4, you have stopped the advance of the Knights. You'll be the champions playing for $5,000. Something in your house that creaks.
Shutters.
For the game, is it shutters? Sherry, you surprised on the last win. Something in your house that creaks. For the game.
Windows.
Is it windows? Knight family, think of the steal. Kelly says she has it.
Your bed.
If it is bed, you are the champions playing for $5,000. Show me bed. Knights, you're playing for $5,000 if you name something in your house that creaks. John?
Attic.
Attic, Belinda? Doesn't know.
Pipes.
Pipes. Angie?
I'm going to go with ceiling.
All right, tell Jeff what you want him to say. 1 answer. 1 answer, Jeff.
I'm going to say the attic.
Okay, you're going to go with attic over pipes, which is what Tony said. Okay, you have stolen the game. If we see Creaking Attic. The Gelmans win the game, keeping their bank. One answer would have won you the game, and I don't know what's up there, but I would never go against Tony. What is number 4? Creaking Chair. This time he was wrong. What are you going to do? You played so well.
Thank you.
We've got nice gifts for you.
Thanks a lot.
Tony, what do you do?
I own an air conditioning
Air
company.
conditioning. God bless you. Nice parting gift. Stay right here. I need 2 players right now for $5,000. It's the Gelmans. One more time with Jerry playing Fast Money right after this.
Translation, Whammy's back.
Che è successo qua?
An all-new episode tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Dio mio, Dio, no!
Huggies' new all-around stretch waistband gives the elastics flexibility to perform their cool moves. Unlike the other leading diaper, Huggies' new waistband really stretches, and no other diaper stops leaks better. Huggies, no leak is a good leak.
Moving freely makes my spirits soar.
Discover new Flexium, a unique supplement for joint health.
I feel wonderfully carefree with less stiffness.
Flexium works in 2 ways. Only Flexium combines a patented form of SAM-E to help ease pain from everyday activities, plus glucosamine to help renew cartilage. You can feel results in as little as 2 weeks. Feel the Flexium difference in your joints. Guaranteed.
Are your carpets dirty? Perhaps they're just not deep down clean. Then it's time to rent the Rug Doctor. Rug Doctor's deep cleaning system gives you professional quality results at a fraction of the cost. Why spend hundreds of dollars on a service or to buy a machine? Rug Doctor is easy to use, whether cleaning your entire carpet or just the traffic areas. And with more than twice the cleaning power of typical home machines, more solution flushes in, more dirt and moisture is pulled back out.
All this was in our carpet? We just vacuumed.
The Rug Doctor's vibrating brush gently scrubs dirt loose, leaving carpet piles soft. The easy-to-rent, easy-to-use Rug Doctor is compact, yet powerful enough to leave your carpets fresh and truly deep down clean. Rug Doctor's Steam Cleaner is the only product with DuPont Spot Block, adding stain protection every time you clean.
If I'd realized it was this easy, I would have rented one a long time ago.
Rent the Rug Doctor and enjoy a carpet that's deep down clean. Available at most supermarkets. Call or click to find the Rug Doctor location nearest you. Rent one today.
Destination Orbitz. Code, we've got a teacher who wants to go to Hawaii this summer, has a tight budget, and can leave anytime in July.
There's my revolutionary new Flex Search. It's the most powerful low-fare search ever created.
Another mission accomplished, Code.
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty's too much, and I have to close my eyes and hide.
Why do people love Geico?
I wanna hold you till I die, till we both break down.
Because 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Till the fear in me subsides.
Every weeknight, Game Show Network brings you your most wanted shows. At 8, it's The Ultimate Player, Whammy. At 8:30, Wintuition's Mark Summers takes you to school. At 9, Chuck Woolery spells trouble on lingo. At 9:30, the man behind Match Game, Gene Rayburn. At 10, Friend or Foe, only Kennedy knows. At 10:30, Russian Roulette's Big Wheel, Mark Wahlberg. And at 11, Cram Kingpin, Graham Elwood. If playing is a crime, this gang is guilty as charged. Monday through Friday, only on Game Show Network. That is all.
Here we go for $5,000 with the Gelmans, who are the champions. As we put 15 seconds on that clock, we wish you much luck, Sherry. We ask 100 people these 5 questions. Specifically, name something people have a best one of.
Best friend.
Something to munch on to hold you till dinner.
A Snickers.
An article of clothing that women hate to put on.
Pantyhose.
The hour when you watch TV news.
6 o'clock.
A game parents send their kids outside to play.
Baseball.
Turn around at the buzzer. Specifically, name something people have a best one of, you said. Friend, the survey said. Not bad, friend, 25. Something to munch on to hold you till dinner, you thought. Snickers satisfies? What did the survey say? 7. An article of clothing that women hate to put on, you said. Pantyhose, the survey said. 34. The hour when you watch TV news. You thought? 6 o'clock, and the survey said, bam, 53. A game parents send their kids outside to play. You said, go play baseball, and the survey said, go take 55. Putting you at 174. Here comes your daughter, Kelly. You're 26 points away from $5,000. If you'll face that way, we'll put 20 seconds on the clock. Reveal the wonderful answers given by your mother. Good luck. We ask 100 people, specifically, name something people have a best one of.
Shoes.
Something to munch on to hold you till dinner.
Chips.
An article of clothing that women hate to put on.
Slip.
The hour when you watch TV news.
6.
Try again.
5.
A game parents send their kids outside to play.
Football.
Turn it around. Is it football? Is that good enough, Judge? Are we all right? Turn around here, Kelly. 26 points away. Specifically, name something you have a best one of. You said a best shoe. The survey said 0. Friend was number 1. Something to munch on to hold you till dinner. You said chips. You're 26 points away from another $5,000. What did our survey say? 22. Chips was number 1. Friend was the number 1 thing you have a best one of. Article of clothing that women hate to put on. You said slip. Did just 4 people say it? For the cash. Survey said
It's okay.
stockings, pantyhose, number 1, given by your partner. Hour when you watch TV news, you thought? 5 o'clock. Did 4 people say it? Survey said you got $5,000. They got the cash, and we're coming right back with the number 1 answers. Don't go away.
Think you can stay up all night, keeping your blood pumping and your heart racing?
Check out Graham Elwood and Icy on all new episodes of Cram starting June 15th on Game Show Network.
I'm waiting for you to cram.
Hey, buddy, I got your balloon.
Now there's a snack that won't weigh you down.
Hey, buddy, come back. Come, get down here.
New Quake's baked corn rings. Go ahead, snack away.
Maybe it's not stress that's making you irritable. Maybe it's hormones. They fluctuate as early as your 30s. Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven.
With soy and black cohosh to help balance hormones.
Naturally, safely.
Don't wait till menopause to get Estroven. Now look for extra strength Estroven.
Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Let me sleep on it. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I gotta know right now. Do you sleep on it? Will you let me, baby, let me sleep?
It's time to separate the real thing from a lookalike. The Swiffer Wet Jet Power Mop with Jet Action Sprayer gives your floor a better clean. Here's how it works. You simply spray, mop, and toss. It's that easy. Don't be fooled by a lookalike. Only the Swiffer Wet Jet has these advanced features. Wet Jet has a wide, even jet action spray. The lookalike doesn't. Wet Jet's mop pads are thick and super absorbent, so they clean better than this lookalike's thin cloths. Watch, the Wet Jet pad absorbs 3 times more dirt and liquid, locking it deep inside. That's because only Wet Jet pads feature a super absorbent lockaway core. And they have these unique cleaning cuffs that sweep up dirt and hair. There's no faster, easier way to get your floors unbeatably clean. The Swiffer Wet Jet. Stop cleaning, start Swiffering.
To get your Swiffer Wet Jet, go to a store near you and look for the purple box. During this exclusive offer, call the toll-free number and receive a $5 off certificate to purchase the Swiffer Wet Jet starter kit for only $19.99. Pick one up today.
Stay tuned for the eternally young Dick Clark on the $100,000 Pyramid next. Then don't miss the zany celebrity picks on Match Game, followed by Win, Lose, or Draw. Why is the Whammy getting his groove on? He found out there's new episodes of Whammy coming back. An all-new episode of Whammy, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 Pacific.